What's up, guys? It's your Money Cat here. Welcome to the first episode of Treasure Hunting, where I'll go over the week's haul from various garage sales, maybe Goodwill, things like that. I'll go over the items and how much value I'm looking to get or I'm expecting to get. It might not be always that much, but it's a good idea to have at least a low estimate and a high estimate so you can kind of gauge what your revenue and profit will be. Well, this weekend, finally, where I'm living, I live around Seattle, the weather was pretty nice for the first time. We get late summers here. So garage sales have been just off the charts. There's way too many for me to go around to all of them. So I really have to pick and choose which one I'll go to. I went to about 2.5 days worth of garage sales. Not even full days worth really, because I'm still a small fish in terms of flipping. But I was able to get a couple valuable items for really cheap, and I'm hoping to turn a pretty good profit for this month. So without further ado, let's go over what I got this week. So on day one, I hit up about 4 or 5 garage sales, and I didn't spend too much. I spent a total of $24. I was able to get a couple of good items, but overall, not a big haul. So the first item here we have is the Alien videotape series. Not series, the trilogy of the movie Aliens 1, 2, and 3. A really good movie. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go watch it. It connects to the Prometheus series as well. So if you're a sci-fi fan, definitely check it out. Pretty old movie. Anyway, before I also got a Star Wars trilogy of similar videotape kind, and they usually go for about $10 to $15. It's sort of semi-collector's items, semi just kind of keepsake kind of thing. Obviously, no one's really watching VHS anymore, but kind of a classic movie trilogy set, so it sells pretty nicely. The second item we have is HDMI cables. This lady was selling 9 of these, all new, original package. And so I asked, how much do you want for all of them? She originally had it marked for $2 each. So that's 18 for all of them. She said, how about 12? I countered with 10, and I was able to get it for $10. On eBay, these go for anywhere from $5 to $10 a pop. So I'm thinking of just selling them all together, hopefully, all 9 of them. That way I don't have to pack and ship individually, which packing is just a nightmare for me. I'm still not good at it. I don't really have a good idea of how much shipping will cost. I have to do a lot of number crunching, so it's a pain in the ass for me. So I'd rather get rid of all of them altogether. So expecting to get about maybe 40, which will leave me about $30 a profit, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. Next item we have is this metal wire Eiffel Tower looking clock figure. I guess it's not a figure, it's a clock. It doesn't hang on the wall, it's just a model type thing where you set it on top of a cabinet or countertop. Anyway, things like this, I have a hard time putting a value to. Mostly because I couldn't find the exact replica online. There are a couple similar items, but even then, the values between those vary greatly. I found some that were as low as $10 to something that goes up as high as about $60. I think I might do an auction for these kinds of items because I really don't have a firm idea of where good value is. But I'm pretty excited to see how much this will fetch me. If not, I actually like how it looks, so I have no problem just using it for myself. And I got this clock for just $2, which is a steal, I think. And next we have a book cover, fabric book covers. I don't think many people use these anymore, mostly because we don't use books anymore a lot. But the reason why I got them was, one, they were pretty cheap. They were a quarter each, so $1 for all 4 of them. And usually when an item has a famous character or brand on top of it, for example, this is Minnie Mouse, Ninja Turtle, Marvel, Iron Man, all famous, kids love them. They usually fetch a pretty good value. So I could only find the Minnie Mouse book cover online that has sold, and that one went for about $5 or $6. So I think if I sell them all together for maybe 15, then I think this will sell pretty quickly. One of my favorite items that I've been selling are dumbbells and weights. In my area, the gyms are still not open, so these are still in hot demand, and I've been able to sell them for pretty good money. About anywhere from $1.50 to $2 per pound. So this is a set of 10-pound dumbbells, so I'm looking to get at least $40. And like I said, gyms are still closed, so I actually would love to use these myself. So I think I'll hold out for a high return on my money. And in the meantime, if I don't sell them, I actually get to work out finally. So really good deal. They were $2. Ridiculous price. Next, we have a couple of Pokemon stuffed animals. Like I said, famous characters, cartoon characters, brands, things like that, they usually fetch higher value. And Pokemon, I mean, geez, I remember when I was in 4th grade, Pokemon just came to US and I started watching it. And that is, what is it, that 20 years ago? Oh my god, and Pokemon's still on. They probably have like a couple thousand Pokemons now. Anyway, these are the original. They're also from Build-A-Bear Workshop, which Build-A-Bear usually is a little bit pricier in terms of stuffed animals. So we have 2 Pikachus. They're going for about 15 to 20 each online on eBay. And then we have Eevee with a little hoodie on. This one's probably same, 15 to 20. And then Charmander. Surprisingly, Charmanders are a little bit more expensive than other Pokemons. I don't know why, but Charmanders are going for about 30. So pretty excited for this lot. And each one of them was $1. So quite a steal. Finally, we have a boot figurine. This one was kind of a gamble on my part. I looked it up quickly. It seemed like a pretty famous boot model, but there were a lot of copies of it, replicas of it in circulation. So at most, I think it'll go for $10. Honestly, I think it'll be trash. But it was only $1. And on the bottom of the shoe, it had a inscription, 1972. So maybe vintage kind of thing. So I just took a flyer on it. If nothing else, I'm out $1. Oh well, that's fine. And figures, if you're lucky, can get you a lot of money. So I'm still in the process of just introducing myself to different categories of items so that I can learn more about them. So this will be a learning experience, if anything at all. So overall, I spent $24 on this lot, and I'm expecting to get about $230 to $240 in revenue. If you like any of the items you saw on this video, please contact me and I'll give you a good price for it. Shipping's available anywhere in United States minus Hawaii and Alaska. Well, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more episodes of treasure hunting.